Hi Flosstube, Patty here. You've reached a channel about cross stitch and a few other crafts. Today it's just about cross stitch. I just wanted to update you on some finishes I have and my one WIP I'm working on right now. My last video was February 20th and a little bit because of the stay at home, I have quite a few finishes. So we'll start with the first one, which was February 25th, which was my giraffes that I was working on. And this is what I have. I added to the grass because of the frame I want it to fit in. Because the frame comes to this corner and then down to here, so it'll it just fits in the frame. So I adjusted the pattern a bit just so it can fit. But I can't wait to get it done. I just have to pin it to the mounting board. So that's number one. Then on the 4th of March, I finished the March wordplay, and I did some major changes to it. I didn't care for the lambs or the lion, so I found some little sheep online and added the tree and added some color to the flowers. I really like it. So I'm still waiting. I placed an order with Traditional Stitches in Calgary, which is my LNS, for April and May, and that was a little over a month ago, and I'm still waiting. So I think they were having trouble getting one of the patterns, and I wanted everything shipped together. So next was a freebie that came from Hands On Design. It's not my favorite, but I'm going to finish it the way it is. I might try it again later, but it's meant to be. And I'm just going to frame it or make it into a little pillow, and it's just going to go really close to that honeycomb. But like I said, I'm not crazy over it, but I'll do it again for sure. So the next one was on the 9th of March, and it is 'Tis the Season, and it came out of, where's that book? Out of the Home for the Holidays book. A lot of people were doing it, and I adjusted the pattern because I had this frame already. This is not permanently in here, it's just sitting. Whoops, sorry. So I don't know if you could tell, but I added some blue to the snowflakes, and I added them down. They were across the top before, and I just switched them to the bottom. I didn't want the words in there because it wouldn't have fit into this frame then. But the red is a silk from Hand Dyed by Rolanda. And the gold here and this green were just floss from Hand Dyed by Rolanda, and the rest is just DMC. Oops. But I really like how it's turned out. I just need to get it in here permanently. So that's that one. Then on the 10th, I did a St. Patrick. I was born on the 16th of March. That's my birthday. And I was born just about on the 17th, St. Patrick's Day. So I was named Patricia after St. Patrick's Day. So I wanted something little that I can finish up to put in my little dishes for St. Patrick's Day. So this is a Vee and Company. And I thought it turned out pretty cute. So that's that one. And then on the 14th of March, I've had this one for a long, long time, and I've started going through some of the stuff that's in my, we call it the back room. It's behind a little room that's behind the office. And that's where I have a lot of my patterns and craft supplies. And so I went through a bin and a box, and I came across some patterns that I've had for years. They were printed on like lined school paper, you know, like the kind that you put into a 3-wing binder. So I don't even know where it came from, but I did this one for my daughter. I'm going to finish it as a Christmas ornament for her. She is a huge, huge SpongeBob fan. She has anxiety, and when she gets really worked up and stuff, she can put on SpongeBob and it calms her right down. So I finished this little guy. I think he turned out really good. I doubled up on the back stitching. It was only supposed to be 1 strand, but I used 2, and I think it really made all the difference. But I think he turned out really, really cute. Yeah, so that's one of my ornaments done. So next is the Lizzie Cates, the 4 Seasons. I did mine all together. So the one that was finished on the 16th of March was Summer. That's it there. Lots of changes, but I just did DMC colors. And then on the 19th of March, I finished Autumn, or Fall as we call it. DMC colors again. And then on the 25th, I did, this is Lakeside Needleworks Freebie, and it's a Biscornu for Halloween. So there's bats and pumpkins, skulls, and then the back is, and then it's finished with purple and black beads all around the outside edge, and then a little purple button in the center. Really like how it turned out, and I love this fabric. The fabric is hand dyed by Rolanda. It was just a scrap I had, but really cool, eh? So then my next finish was, where am I? I finished this little truck. It was a freebie by Shannon Christine Designs, and it's a little bunny, and I just love how he turned out. I'll finish him into a little ornament. And then then I did Winter. So now they are all finished. I was going to put the saying underneath it, and the more I think about it, I don't think I will. So I'll just see if I can find a frame now at a thrift store and frame them all together. Then I had this kit for a long time. It was finished in a circle, so I took the stitching out to make it easier to stitch, and then I just sewed it all back together. But it's Gratitude Turns What We Have Into Enough, which I thought was very appropriate for right now. So the kit came with everything, like it was already sewed and everything. It was sewn down at the bottom, but I took that out so that I could stitch it, and then I sewed it back up and then the side seams, and then just stuffed it. And it's just polyfiber. And I have the pattern that came with it, and it's from Pine Mountain Designs. I don't know if they are still in business or not. But yeah, so that was a nice finish and quick. Okay, then I did by Lottie Da, A Fallen Leaf is Summer's Wave Goodbye. And I just finished it with some gingham that I got from Dollarama. And then just some trim that I had in my stash. And a little button. Yeah, I like how it turned out. Then we're getting close to the end. Okay, next was my laundry ducks. Now this was one I started last year, and I just took a couple patterns and kind of merged them together. Let's see if I can find my little duck. Where is he? Page 6. Okay, so I took this little duck who's sleeping, and then this little duck who's sitting in a laundry basket, and then I put the sleeping duck down here, and that's what I came up with. I just love how it turned out. So excited to get it finished. So I have a little saying, laundry saying, that I want to somehow incorporate into this finish. So I will show you that when I get that done. So then, this one was a freebie that came from Blackberry Rabbit Designs. I think that's what it is. And it's Be Well. It's one of the ones that is given for Be Well and Stitch. I think it's the hashtag. This is some hand-dyed fabric with sparkles in it. And then I added some sparkle into the wings as well. And then rather than finishing it down at the bottom here, it's supposed to be finished the same as the top. And I just added the year and my initials. So I'm going to finish this into a circle, and it's going to go on my honey bowl that I found, that I showed you last time. And my last finish is I did yesterday. My husband went up and did some metal art, and I decided to stay home. Excuse me, I'm getting a tickle in my throat here. And so I stitched this up. I'm not sure yet how I'm going to finish it. It's supposed to be done as a strawberry, but I really like it as a finished as a circle. So, excuse me. And that's Stay Home and Stitch, and that is a freebie by Erica Michaels. And I changed the colors to my own for DMC. So, and then I have one WIP, pardon me, I have one WIP that I'm working on right now, and it is this killer whale right here. And this is my progress so far. So, I'm just about done all of the water that's coming up, and then I'll work some more on the killer whale, and then I go on to the next page because it's over 2 pages. But I really like how it's turned out, and this is hand-dyed fabric by Rolanda. So that's what I've been up to for the last little over a month. So I hope this this video finds you all well. I know it's trying times right now, but stay positive. This too shall pass, right? Huge hugs from me. You all take care and happy stitching. Bye for now.